Mm. Good afternoon, folks. You have to excuse the state of me. I've been gardening all day. My missus wanted the garden sorted, so I'm covered in fucking compost and shit like that. Plus, it was my birthday yesterday, and I celebrated a little bit too much, and I've got a slight hangover this morning. Well, today, but all is well. That's all part and parcel. Now, I want to talk about the fallout from obviously this past weekend's big fight. Yeah, the biggest heavyweight fight. First undisputed champion crown since Lennox Lewis back in 1999. It's just started fucking raining, so I'm going to keep this one short. And you know, I still keep seeing people. I've watched Joe Stunner's videos, I've watched G-Man videos, I've watched Hatman's videos, I've watched a few other people I watched on YouTube, and they all had pretty much the same score as me, if not a couple of rounds out maybe. I had it 116, 111 to Usyk. Tyson Fury fought very well in the middle rounds, but I just felt that Usyk did more in the later rounds than the earlier rounds. And of course the ninth round, which, you know, when he fucking basically dropped him, you know, that made the difference. But I'm still seeing people in comment sections on my videos, on G-Man's videos, on Hatman's videos, on Joe Stunner videos that Tyson Fury won. Look, you might believe that. I don't know what fucking planet you're on. I really don't. I cannot. I've watched it back a couple of times since in the last couple of days, and I cannot see any way you give that to Tyson Fury. He gave away the first 3 rounds, clowning around and being a prick, especially the first 2. I actually gave the third to Fury. I think he fought better in the third, but a lot of people gave the third to Usyk. Those first 2 rounds, he did nothing. Usyk was pushing the pace, he was landing body shots, he was punching to the chest, he was backing Fury up. Fury did nothing but clown and be a prick, as he did later on as well. You know, and I cannot see any way you can score that fight to Tyson Fury, just from what I've seen. And to be honest, although I don't like Tyson Fury as a person, I think he's a fucking scumbag. I've said this before, he's a lying piece of shit and he's a scumbag. His whole family are scumbags, apart from Peter Fury. He's the only one I actually like. The rest of them, his dad's a piece of shit, his brother's a piece of shit, he's a piece of shit. But I actually wanted a British fighter to win, as a Brit myself, to be undisputed champion. I wanted that to be in a history book, so that we could say Lennox Lewis was the last one, Tyson Fury is the current one. But, you know, the result is what it is. You know, Oleksandr Usyk won, and fair play to him. Can't bullshit and lie about it. So, excuse me, I just had to have a puff there. But the other thing I've noticed, I think I read it either yesterday or today, all the days are blurring into one at the moment, that within the few weeks that Oleksandr Usyk is set to be stripped of the IBF title, which was actually mentioned before. I mean, they did. This isn't news. This was said before, long before this fight happened, that Filip Hrgović is the #1 contender, and they intend to make Hrgović and Dubois for the vacant IBF title, which I don't particularly like. You know, it is sad. I mean, unfortunately, all the 4 governing bodies have their own people that they want to fight for titles. They have their own list of mandatories. So it's going to happen sooner or later, especially when you've got all 4 together. Sooner or later, what about this guy? You've got to fight this guy. Oh, but we say we've got to fight this guy. Oh, you've got to fight that. Oh, what about this guy? And sooner or later, titles will go amiss. So I see it. I don't like it, but I understand. And it's sad, really. You know, we've waited this long, and within 24 hours of him unifying all the titles, oh no, sorry, one of them's coming off you. So we'll see about that. But yeah, but I can't see how anybody had that fight to Tyson Fury. Maybe I'm fucking mad. I don't know. I wanted Fury to win. I don't like the fucking bloke, but I wanted him to win just to support our Brits. But he didn't. Oleksandr Usyk won. That's the fucking end of it. in my opinion, and lots of other people's opinion. But there is still this small cell of Tyson Fury fanboys who cannot fucking accept that he is a piece of shit. He didn't win that fucking fight, and he's a liar. You know, they hang on his every fucking word. The guy's a piece of garbage. He's a fantastic boxer. Let's not forget that. He is a fantastic boxer, but he lost to the better man. And to be honest, if the rematch happens, I don't think it happens personally. We'll see what happens. The rematch that's supposed to happen in October, I can't see it happening. I don't think it will happen. And but if it does happen, I think I see the same result. Because Oleksandr Usyk knows he can hurt Fury, and he knows he can outwork him. So we'll see about that. Anyway, you take care, folks. I'll speak to you soon. I hope you're doing well. I didn't bother doing a video reviewing the the Dennis Baranchik, Emmanuel Navarrete fight because it was fucking boring. I found it boring, to be perfectly honest. If you didn't see it, Dennis Baranchik won I think it was a split decision to win the vacant WBO lightweight title. So it looks like it's going to set up him an all-Ukrainian unification fight with Vasyl Lomachenko. We'll see about that. But no, it was. I don't know if it's because I was coming down off the high of watching the Fury fight that I just found it fucking boring. The styles didn't gel, so I didn't bother doing a video about it yesterday. So I do apologise if you were hanging on waiting for it. I do apologise if you were, but no, it wasn't a good fight in my opinion. You might have liked it. I just found the styles didn't gel. They clashed too much. There was a lot of wrestling, and yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. So I didn't bother, and I had other things going on. So. Right, that's enough out of me. Take care, folks, and I'll speak to you soon.